Hey YouTube, this is Nova Piper. Haven't done a video in a while. I've been a few days. I plan to do all kinds of videos, but I had a bunch of time off. I'm using a new camera here. I hope it's working out. I don't know how the audio is going to turn out, but I took a bunch of time off and I adopted a cat from a rescue organization, and I had him in a room with some food and his litter, and he was pretty terrified. And the little bastard, after the third day, he knocked the screen out, a story up, and I haven't been able to find him now. And today's the fourth or fifth day, and I'm really freaking out. And the people who I got him from, the organization, the woman who was fostering him, was really upset. She had him a long time. She's really attached to him, and I've had a small army up here. We've got traps set and everything, and signs everywhere. So I'm kind of a mess. Those of you with fur babies can probably relate to that. And I'll try to get my mind off it. I thought I'd do a video, try out this camera. It is pretty windy here today. I don't know how well the audio is, but I thought today what I'd do, I'm going to do a review on a pipe, my Dagner P2 blue collar poker. Bought it a while ago. I'm sure we all know the Dagners. But I thought I'd talk about the pipe a bit. This is, again, this is taking this with a grain of salt. It's not, this is just my comments on the pipe itself. And I live in Canada, so I had to buy it. At that time, they weren't shipping to Canada. He was just kind of starting out. It's understandable. International shipping's a pain in the ass. In friggin' Canada, customs, Jesus, if it's not made with fucking whale fat and seal flippers, then or something's not made out of beer cans, God forbid you import it into the country, you're not supporting Canada. But like, fuck, if you don't make it here, what am I supposed to do, go without? And anyway, get me on that rant. So anyway, about the pipe itself, one thing I want to say is I'm just going to talk about the pipe. One of the things, I'm going to start out with some of the things I don't like about it. How about that? Then I'll get to some of the things I like about it. Now, I did see the big video they put up about their quality control. However, when I did look in the stem, there was a chip, a machine chip in there, kind of a little flake from the stem material was just kind of hanging there. I had to take that off myself, so in my opinion, if you were to take a look at it, you would have seen that. So I don't know if, this one must have slipped through quality control. There's a little tiny crack in the shank, and a little tiny imperfection right here. Probably can't see it. It's probably just something wrong with the briar itself. But, get out of here, bug. But other than that, that's another thing I noticed about it. I'm not one who's going to go bitching and moaning to people. Smoking Gawith and Hogarth Balkan mixture. Love this stuff. The pipe's a little gurgly. It's for the straight, short shank. I find it gurgles quite a bit. I've got other pipes with similar design and shape and length, and I have no gurgle whatsoever from them. But of course, they're not factory pipes. For a factory pipe, it's right about par for factory pipes. Another problem is that where I'm Canadian, I had to pay, after the currency exchange, the Canadian dollar, I had to buy it from a place in Vancouver, pay taxes. I think I paid shipping. It was almost $170 Canadian. And for a factory pipe of this quality, Nah, not really. It does get a little warm. You gotta take it slow from time to time. But yeah, but some of the good things about it, you know, it's not all bad. I'm not going to be a fanboy here, but I'm going to be honest. It's light, it's comfortable, it smokes really well. You know, all things considered, you know, you get a good smoke out of it. I'll smoke this right to the bottom, no problem. The fact that the design of the pipe, I can get a pipe cleaner all the way through, which is awesome. So if it does gurgle, you just jam a pipe cleaner in. That's it. You know. But other than that, it's, you know, it's a pretty average smoker. It's not bad for a factory pipe. But just quality-wise, it seemed to be a little, and like I say, a lot of that has to do with the fact where I live and stuff like that. The quality, a little bit overpriced in my opinion. Now, you know, one thing I will say is that, you know, the Dagners did do a great job in marketing their products. I'll give them that, and they've done a lot for the community. I'm sure we've all seen their videos. So I must say, it was quite entertaining. And, you know, how they turned it like a brotherhood and all of that. So that's pretty good. You know, they did a good job there. Kudos to them. It's pretty cool. But, you know, the way they organized their meets, the way they just decided, you know, they took their love of pipes and turned it into something that, you know, they can try to make a living out of. So, you know, it's good for them. You know, they really did a lot for the community. Like I say, I'm sure we all heard them. This isn't this isn't my opinion of their YouTube channel or them in person. This is just me giving a review of a pipe that I bought. Could have been anybody. There's nothing to do with them. But, you know, it's, you know, some of my pipes are, I got some cheap pipes, I got some expensive, expensive to me, you know, but all pipes smoke differently. But this isn't it's not a bad smoker, I'll give you that. A little bit overpriced. I'm not too sure about all that quality control. Really? Not that it was a big deal. Like, it literally took me a second to just pick that piece off, and that was it. You know, so it's no big deal. Starting to get a gurgle there now. But yeah, I smoke it regularly. You know, I know I'm going to get a consistent smoke out of it. So, you know, I'm not going to say it's the best pipe I got, and it's definitely not the worst pipe I got. So, anyway, that's what I got to say about that. Anyway, just going to make it a short one here. Hope it worked out on this camera. So, I'm going to finish my pipe here, drink my coffee, and I'm going to go try to look for this poor lost cat. Hope we can find him. Wish me luck, guys. Take care.